Sprint Championship, round 5. We're at the legendary Laguna Seca this evening, and I'm joined by last week's last race winner, Chunky But Funky. How you doing, Chunk? You alright?
Evening, mate. You alright?
Yeah, good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
Classic track, punishing track.
Difficult. No, not a lot of room for error, a lot of gravel traps, a lot of raised curbs which can pitch you off to the outside, and you've got them horrible dips amongst a lot of the corners, and obviously the corkscrew is the
world famous corner.
Yeah.
Let's get this underway.
But it's actually a lot of the other track that I find can bite you when you think you're fine, then dips.
Now, the question for you, will we see the Lamborghini seems to have had a bit of an edge on the other cars, but it's not going to be able to expose its top line speed as much here, would you say?
From what I was in a party with the lads earlier, and it seemed to be, you know what they're like, some of them are like, they're very play the cards close to their chest.
Yeah.
But Lucky seemed to think his Lexus was not too bad around here, and Scott was playing it very cool, as in the Lambo's not the best round here. But as we have seen in the other races, it has been the highest overall performing car.
How because obviously the Lexus will be more competitive on a Saturday because there's no tyre wear, because it seems to be killing its tyres on the Sunday a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. I just think the thing with the Lambo is it's just got everything. There's no, for me, when I've driven it, there is no setback to it, whereas the Lexus has that big heavy engine in the front. You know, I know it suffers with tyre wear, but even in a sprint race it still feels big, it feels heavy. Like you said in the stream last week, it's mad to see those two cars in the same race. It just wouldn't think, and that translates. I think. I mean, look at the Lamborghini, and then look at the Lexus.
Only slight thing Lamborghini, but probably you don't find it. As I found a little bit, it's difficult coming off the brakes. That's maybe more down to technique than the actual car, but it can be a bit jumpy coming off the brakes compared to the other cars I've driven.
I mean, obviously not taking anything away from Scott. He's driven absolutely phenomenally.
Oh yeah, it's like we always say, you've still got to deliver on the car. Like you say about Lando or Max now.
And do it. Yeah, you've got to still go out and do it. It's, he's been he's been out of everybody that's raced every week. He has been the top dog.
Are these two Lambos a bit too close together? Because they'll be in the party together.
I'm very surprised to see Steve-O being allowed to be in front of Scott on a quali lap.
Yeah, because there's not going to be a slipstream advantage here, is there?
Unless Scott pushes him round.
Already, I'd say that's potentially caused Scott to go deep at turn 1.
They're all very close, to be honest. The first three in this are all running well within each other's dirty air, which I find
this isn't
strange.
This isn't going to work. Is Steve-O bail out the way? Yeah, team orders at play.
Yeah. I think the damage I wouldn't be surprised if the damage has already been done, though. That was a lot of time wasted.
I'm just thinking they'll have time. These guys at the front would definitely have time potentially for free flyers, even in a 5-minute quali.
Yeah, I just don't think everyone needs to be so close. They can give each other a bit of space. Even if you only get 2, I'd rather get 2 really clean ones than 3 and 2 of them are messy.
I don't know about you, but did you not find that the same earlier in the manufacturers? It's like a 10-minute quali. I just waited to get some free air, but everyone else was like nose to tail.
To be fair, I've felt lucky. I got out first.
Okay, so you were fine then.
Or else, Steve-O right off there, or else I would have dropped to the back and waited.
See what Scott sets as the banker time, and have a flick through the field.
I think Apex has dropped back as well, because Haj is now in between. Oh no, there he is. Sorry, Apex is round there. Steve-O is.
It's still a fairly quick time because because Lucky was basing the laps off a 1:28 time, which Scott's already beaten.
Oh, he looks more. First corner is very deceiving because there's so many different lines you can use to be quick through there.
Lucky's gone straight into P2. He's now watched his teammates chuff as well.
7.5 tenths off Scott's time there.
Oh my! What are the Lexuses are door to door? I don't know what. I mean, 5 minutes with 2-minute continuation is longer than you think, isn't it?
Apex looks like he's on a quick lap here. He looks
Should we
like
go to Apex?
He's pulling Scott in by what I'm seeing on.
Yeah, it looks visually, it definitely seems to be the case.
Have a look when he comes through here. If he's faster.
It's about to come up to this, the legendary corkscrew. I mean, last year...
Definitely caught Scott up.
Yeah, for sure. Last year, this was a mystery track, so at least the guys had a chance
he's
to practice
purple.
the corkscrew.
Only just, but he is purple.
Let's see.
But I think these are the corners the Nissan struggles with, these big sweeping corners where that heavy front end
Yeah, you could see it, couldn't you?
It washes out on them corners, the front washes.
Just having to really wait to get on the power there out the left corner.
Now Apex's next lap is going to be
hindered
by this dirty
air. He's into P2.
He's into P2.
JH, reserve driver. He took a very good win on Tuesday in a Seca Corsa. Does love his GT racing.
Paid his mate to ram me off.
Yeah. Loves a Bilstein.
Fishtail into the pole. Fishtail into the fastest time.
That's come from nowhere because he's got fantastic pace, A+ driver, but has struggled in that super. Eston is
look where he is though. America and an American track.
True.
They always pull it out the bag in the Americas. His wheels keep changing colour for me. 1 second they're blue, then they're black.
The hubs?
Yeah, the whole wheel.
That might be why he's getting the speed from. Scott was committed through there. Really? Right, I'll stay with Scott. You keep on what Fishtail's doing.
Problem is now he's getting onto the back of Dad Leisure. What you do not want is on a quali lap is dirty air. It is really strong on this game.
If Scott doesn't get poled, it won't be due to lack of commitment. He's pushing absolutely everywhere. They're flicking dust up. Using every inch of the track and maybe an inch on the outside of the track as well. Apex is close to him again though.
Scott will want to be on pole here. He will not want to know. Fishtail's lost time.
So Scott's about to take the flag. No, Fishtail keeps it. Apex P3.
Well, Fishtail he's not going to go any faster by the looks of it. This
I'm just seeing what Lucky's doing coming across the line now.
Coming off the back of Dad's car hasn't helped him. What's Harge doing?
Lucky takes P4. Dad at the minute. Oh, he's just taken 5. Just before that lap was down in P14. Smiley down in P7. If that surprised you.
Harge didn't hold Dad up then, did he, by swerving on the...
I don't know what he was doing.
He was swerving. I know it would know probably as a joke, but it looked like it.
Maybe needs to go back to chopping his wood.
That's you.
No, that's very much Has at the minute.
Is he not rocking the same livery as the other Porsches?
No, I only gave them 24 hours notice. It obviously wasn't enough. Oh. But you know what? Front to back 2.2. The chick's improving every week, isn't it? He's only a 10th off.
I'll tell you, that is a great lap from Fishtail. He's
phenomenal.
From absolutely nowhere
phenomenal. Oh, Apex is trying to do a Panda impression.
And that Supra, I really do not think is the greatest Group 4 car. All of them that have been driving it have not been enjoying it. I mean, we've seen Azrael set phenomenal lap times on all tracks.
Yeah, absolutely.
He still doesn't even look comfortable in it.
Well, at Daytona, Azrael was the fastest Renault driver in the entire world. Now, that was quite a limited field, but even so, it's...
no, that's still an incredible... And he's very fast anyway. His time is very fast anyway. I
mean, I was practically doing cartwheels being within 2/10 of him around Dragon Tail earlier. Right.
I think him and Deputy Fishtail actually race in a team together.
Yeah,
on many of their other leagues, don't they?
I noticed that Fishtail hasn't done a WRC run this week. Maybe he's been scrapped that for some extra Laguna Seca practice, maybe.
You know yourself, that WRC game very different.
Yeah, fantastic fun though. Right, so we're going to go 19:10, so we've got 1 minute.
I'll run through these while you're doing
please.
that. We've got Fishtail on pole with an absolutely phenomenal 127.443. Swiftly followed by SD12, who is Scott. We've got Apex into 3rd, he'll be really happy with that. Wrench into 4th. Dad in the other Lexus into 5th. Jake filling in this week into 6th, I think he'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Smiley into 7th. Azrael 8th. Harge in 9th. Highfield into 10th. Stevo in 11th. Jay in 12th. Bibby in 13th. And the chick in 14th.
Perfect. Right, nearly right on cue there. I'm just going to see if we've had a notification go out on the stream. No. A few technical problems there, so but hopefully people know what time we raced and we'll see we're live.
Is it definitely live on YouTube? Have you checked?
Yeah.
Started one the other week and it wasn't even.
Plenty of technology, eh? Right, we are ready to go. Picking a favourite?
It's hard not to go with Scott, isn't it?
I think because he's been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
It's very difficult. I mean,
It'd be nice to see a home winner, wouldn't it?
It's Azrael's pace then was. I mean, Fishtail's pace was phenomenal then, but is he going to be able to do that lap after lap after lap in that Supra? We know Scott will be able to set very fast lap times, one after the other.
Scott's flashing his lights already.
And you know that Mitsubishi's going to absolutely launch off the line, so Smiley could be there shortly.
That's true.
Yeah, there you go. Smiley's already up into. Is that
it's
third?
at Apex. Apex trying to take the lead into the Andretti hairpin.
Look at Smiley already round the outside.
Oh, Scott's got cars all around him. Oh my words! Oh, what? Scott's managed to get the inside. Wow, how has he got into that position? Oh, there's chaos further back.
At the back. Yeah. Just managed to save it.
Oof, what a shot that is. That's a great camera there.
These guys cannot
where's
afford to
Fishtail's down to 5th?
It's been shuffled back there. Our pole sitter Smiley up into 4th already with Wrench into 3rd.
Yeah, he's benefited from that Eve off the line for sure, isn't he?
Scott already 8/10 away.
Yeah, it's going to be Apex.
If these guys want to have a chance of beating him, they're going to have to stay with him.
Oh,
cannot let him go.
Look, he's sending it into the corkscrew. He's got it done already. He's got it done before the corkscrew.
Good move from Lucky there. He did say he was more confident in that Lexus around that track, around this track.
Yeah, and no tyre wear deficiency tonight either. Scott is vanishing there.
To see these two get on each other and have a battle. They do find each other quite a lot on track.
Yeah. Well, Nürburgring they spent about an hour and a half with each other, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, Lucky!
Oh, that's going to surely put Apex onto Land Smiley. Might have a view from Smiley's view here.
I'd be more concerned about that lead growing from Scott. 1.3 seconds now.
Into the Andretti hairpin again we go. Oh, Apex slams the door, but has he now left it open on the exit for Smiley?
Apex will have the inside for the next corner though.
Yeah. Oh, crikey.
That is a corner where you cannot go too wide round there.
It's very similar to Goodwood last week, it's just the grass has been replaced by desert, hasn't it?
Yeah. And a lot more elevation.
I think I said it on the stream last night though, I love these tracks, Chunk, where every mistake's punished.
These are true Group 4 tracks though, these are what tracks are built for Group 4. I suppose these classic tracks were built when cars were a lot slower.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, this deep.
They're not built for the likes of Group 3 cars which set a lap time, a blistering lap time. There you go, Smiley. Smiley's going to be on the inside here for the corkscrew. Oh no, Apex outbrakes him there.
Yeah, carrying more speed on the outside.
That's going to be a penalty. That could be a penalty for Apex there.
Smiley's got it done. He's into a solid P3 again. He's been suffering a bit with tyres on a Sunday, hasn't he? Which he won't face tonight. Look at the gap to P5. But here we go though. Lucky is closed right up on Scott.
Oh no, his second time in 2 laps there. He's nearly lost that.
But it could have been a hell of a lot worse.
It's so well to catch that then.
Yeah. Are these cars easier to catch?
The time he's lost again, he's back now without... Well, I think they're easier to catch because there's less power. He doesn't kick back quite as abruptly, does it?
I think possibly, like you say, in Group 3 there, you might have been gone.
He is pushing really hard.
Yeah,
he is pushing really hard. He knows on this track that Lexus may be slightly better than that Lamborghini, and I think he feels comfortable here.
I think I'm playing how heavy it is. I'm surprised they haven't stripped the air vents out.
Well, it looks to me when you go in board, it's still got sat-nav heated seats. A lot.
I think my dad had
Lucky's got the radio on.
My dad had a Lotus Elise road car that was stripped to the bare bones yet. The Lexus has got every...
the Lexus is built for comfort, not speed.
Can see why...
Look at how much he's closed him in through there then.
Can see why it's Adam Partridge's car of choice, can't you?
Yeah.
Right, here we go then into the corkscrew.
I tell you, Smiley's looking racy here as well. He's not far off the back of these guys. We could have a three-way battle for the lead here.
Absolutely.
Oh, Scott is pushing. Scott is pushing as well.
Apex is sticking with them. I wonder why Fishtails, the race pace has dipped off, I wonder. Because there's no tyre wear.
I think he got forced off the back, didn't he, in that first lap?
And because they're such similar pace, it's trying to then make it back up.
Sometimes once that chain gets broken between you, it is so hard to pull yourself back up to, look at that for a lap from Smiley, a 126.8.
Wow. Wow.
That is faster than they were going in qualifying.
Yeah. You can just never rule them out, can you?
Maybe he just couldn't get a clear track in.
It's quite possible.
Ollie, that is a fast lap, that is, and he's right onto the back of Lucky, but him and Lucky need to be very careful here, that like we've said and seen so many times, when you battle, and we've told the lads this, when they battle, it just allows the leader, whoever it is, to just edge away and edge away. And
we tell them that not because we don't want to see great racing, but I think it's so obvious when you're sat in our seat, the damage it does.
But the thing is, you're seeing great racing, but you want to see great racing for a win.
Quick question, not the racing isn't really exciting, but who's that on the side of their car? The Mitsubishi.
Whose car?
On the side of Smiley's car, I just wondering who it is. Or is it just some Japanese warrior? I don't know.
Some anime character, isn't it?
Yeah.
Japanese warrior, I don't know, I'm not into that
Mate, I was going to say, you know how old and cool I am, I ain't gonna... Now, he hasn't reined... It'd be interesting to see what lap he does this time, because he hasn't reined them in as much as he did the lap before.
So hard once you're in that dirty air, though. It's so difficult, because... Like we keep saying, any time you run wide on this, the car in front of you runs wide. If you're within that dirty air, it always pulls you off at the same time. It's such a strange...
Just going to quickly see what the situation is between these two. In the championships, I know it's damn close in this one. Obviously Scott's running away with the endurance, but this one's really close. 9 points Lucky leads by.
Lucky would still retain the lead of the championship if it finished like this now.
Yeah, and Apex is P3 and Smiley P4, so, and these are the top four in this race. Apex has really taken to these Group 4 cars.
Apex is such a fast driver, and in all tiers, like you watch the timetables coming through the week and the dailies, and his times are always up there. He's just so unfortunate sometimes in the races. He's sometimes involved in a few little incidents that just push him back.
For sure, we see this so often, whereas now Lucky's had to suddenly change his attention from Scott to Smiley. But as you said, if these two ding dong, Scott's gone, so they've got to be... Smiley, if he's going for the move, he's got to get it done.
Yeah, in some circumstances though, it's better even if you're clever and maybe think, right, I'll let him go through, see where he's faster, and work on it. Because at the minute, Lucky needs Scott not to be winning these races.
Yeah.
If Smiley finishes first and Lucky finishes third, if Scott's in the middle, that's not too bad. It's better than a first.
And you just don't know what number's going to come out for the race too, where you start.
No. So if Smiley is that much faster, I mean, look, Scott's now extending. Now those two are starting to fight. He is extending.
I know he won't want to do this, but it might be worth letting Smiley go just to.
Yeah,
like
this
you said,
is what I'm saying. He needs to let him go and fight Scott, and then if those two have an incident at the end, you're there to clean up the mess.
100%. Oh, Christ.
Because you can see Scott is pushing and Smiley's pushing.
Oh, this is a difficult place to get a move done. Is he going to get it done?
So difficult is a mistake. I think your priority Lucky's priority at the minute needs to be Scott not winning.
Well, he got through there with a minimal time loss. They were side by side for a fast corner.
Let's see what Smiley can do now. He's got that little bit of clear air now, or if Scott has managed to find.
Shame they're going to show more of the field. But
he's wide. Scott's wide through there. Then he looked wide under braking. He's lost a lot of time there. A lot of time. Sometimes this is what happens as well when you know the guy in third place is faster than the guy in second, and then you see the positions change. You think, oh no, I've got to push now because I know I've got a slightly faster driver behind, and Apex isn't far away in the background.
Right, that's what they used to say about Ayrton Senna, wasn't it? As soon as he saw the yellow on the helmet, it almost forces you into a mistake.
Smiley here is slowly but surely reeling Scott in.
these two will fight each other damn hard as well for this win.
Oh, that Evo looks so good under the brakes then.
It does, doesn't it? It really does. Really stable.
I have heard though, I was watching Rory's stream the other day, and I did see a few people come into the chat and say since the update that Evo is the Group 4 car to be driving.
Well, there we go. We'll soon see. I wonder though in the longer races whether that's the case for tyre wear.
No, well, we know it suffers with tyre wear. I think a lot of people in the dailies and that aren't even looking at tyre wear, are they? If it's wear, it's like 1, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's 5 laps I think this week at Catalonia.
So,
but we're about to have ding dong.
Smiley is right there. Smiley is right there. Lucky now being slightly dropped off the back there. I think it's just a bit. Pace is a little bit too much at the minute for him. Oh, Scott's lost the back end again there. That is pressure. He knows he's got to be on throttle all the time.
Oh, this is close now, isn't it?
If he gives Smiley an inch, he will be putting that Evo there.
This is the one board is smiling now. Let's see what he can do. Gap to Lucky now 1.5. So, but again, if these two battle, they're going to be Lucky into
start fighting or have an incident. That is just what Lucky is going to be waiting for.
Where do you think the most likely move is into turn 1?
No, I think that Lambo's too quick. I think he'll do it into the last corner.
Okay.
Either the last corner or where he passed Lucky after this right-hander down into the left. He could do it there. Problem is, it's so hard to get a run on that Lamborghini. It's so fast. And
again, he just ran a little bit wide, lost a little bit of momentum. As you say, though, it looks fantastic on the brake. So you've got one car that's really great out of corners and one that's really good into corners. So it's a good trade-off.
Smiley is now right in that danger zone.
Yeah, for sure.
If he gets the space, he is going to go. He could even go for this into the corkscrew.
I hope not. Not for the steward's instance, because that's a dangerous place to try and move.
He's trying to set Scott up here. He's doing this old square offs to get the momentum going, to get a slightly better run out than Scott. Oh, he's filtered back in behind him now. Scott here though, with these tracks not being very wide.
Yeah.
You can defend if you're clever with that Lamborghini and you put it in the right place under braking, because you know how good it is out the corners. You can defend. He's doing just enough at the minute to hold Smiley in a position where he cannot make a move.
First is the Evo that's good on the brakes, but if you can't get good enough to make the brakes work.
I mean, Smiley pulled not even a 10th in then on the straight in slipstream.
They've dropped Lucky now. The gap to P5 is enormous. Looks like there's a good ding-dong going on for P5, but we've got to stay with the battle for the lead.
Lucky onto the gravel there. You don't want to be getting dirty tyres.
Fortunately, Smiley just had
Scott looks wide there.
Scott just had a little... sorry, Smiley just had a clip of the gravel as well.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was referring to. I don't know if I said Scott.
I think I said Lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's late on a Saturday.
Look, I'll tell you, Lucky is not... He's not miles away. These two start battling. He could pinch this. 3.1 seconds is a lot, but...
It just looks like there's nothing to choose between these two.
The problem is, everywhere Smiley is faster, there's no opportunity for him to overtake.
No, very much so. Oh, here we go.
He's
They're really close now.
He's going to go for this.
Oh, my word.
Oh, did he hit him?
I don't think so. I think that was Scott on his own. I might be wrong, but it looked like that was just a slide coming out the... that Lamborghini cam, like I say, you come off that brake slightly too quick.
You're going to see a dive here, last corner.
He pulls out.
Oh, Scott's got to be so careful defending though that he doesn't cause himself. Look at Lucky. 1.4 seconds now. 4 laps. Can Scott defend this for 4 laps? If he keeps making mistakes, Smiley is going to get through at some stage.
That's why you got to love this format. It's a 20-minute or so race. There's no time where no fuel wear. It's pure just racing. Scott touches the gravel again.
The thing is, honestly, the problem with that Lamborghini is it's so good in the places where you want to overtake that when you're faster in the places you can't overtake, it makes no difference because you can't get past. You can be as close as you like, but then if he can just edge away on the bits, I mean, look here, that Evo is just not got enough legs in it to get alongside him, unless he gets a really bad run. Here we go. Oh, that is close. You don't want to be
you
making a
can't.
pass there. You do not want to be making a pass there. Scott onto the gravel. This could be it. This could be it. He should lose time up that hill.
But it is going to have to be into the corkscrew, isn't it?
Defended it again. Scott needs to be very careful though, running onto that gravel, that he doesn't dirty those tyres. I mean, look, he's right there again now.
Okay, this is close.
Oh, these guys are so close.
Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone for it. Scott's trying to hang on the outside. It's done. It's going to come. Here we go. Now,
Scott will be back in this into the first corner.
Into Andretti hairpin for
and
sure.
Lucky is right there. Penalty for Scott. 1 second penalty for Scott.
Wow, that's going to make a big difference. That's going to put.
This is what I was saying when sometimes you have to let the faster driver go through in Lucky's position.
Just lose the battle to win the war.
He's forced Scott now to fight Smiley. Lucky's right back on the back of him, and Scott now has a 1 second penalty as in second. And there's only 3 laps left of this race.
I love that camera.
Scott is going to be absolutely raging now.
Especially
from the view I could see from the front, it looked aggressive but clean. But
that's how it looked to me as well.
Yeah, it looked aggressive but clean, which is what this racing is.
And because ultimately, if there was never any contact, I don't think there'd be a move done in Group 4 cars. So
no.
Yeah,
especially not around a circuit like this.
Yeah, you're going to have to get your elbows out occasionally. Oh, my Smiley's down the gravel. He spaved it. Oh, Scott's gone.
That's what I said, Scott.
Oh no, in the penalty, sorry. I saw because Smiley. I wonder if that was that thing because Smiley went into the gravel. You know, we always say about how it pulls it. Because Smiley went wide but saved it, as we see him do so often.
Oh, this is disastrous for Scott now. This is what I was talking about earlier with when I said to Lucky he needs to let Smiley through. This is what can happen. He's been forced into errors.
Remember, these guys are weighing up at the sprint and overall championships, where in the overall Scott's got a commanding lead.
This is massive for Lucky now. He's going to be another second. He's going to be behind Fishtail. Fishtail was faster than him in the qualifying.
Is he going to be able to hold him back? To catch back up.
This is really bad for Scott.
Oh. And now Lucky, we go back to the front. And Lucky's take the lead on Smiley. Look at this, round the outside. Oh my word. What a race this has been.
This is what we'd speak about, Mike. Sometimes, like you say, lose the battle to win the war.
I mean, the overall
this is unfolded. We've just gone from Scott winning and being points a lot ahead to now Scott is down in 5th position with dirty tyres.
Now, in terms of the overall championship, Scott's still in an unbelievable position, but the sprint championship now, this is Lucky's great opportunity for him.
Smiley's so fast through that left-hander.
I know. I feel like
every lap he's so fast through there.
I feel like that might have been Lucky's opportunity to get it done.
Lucky needs to be careful here because he needs to realise who he's racing. He does not need to go and win this now.
No, P2 is going to be a massive point score. Although
he's already winning by 9 points.
Is going to bring Smiley back into championship contention as well, but it's only a 5-point swing P1 to P2, so it's definitely not worth risking everything for.
Oh, that Smiley is looking tatty there.
Got 2 laps to go.
Oh, we've seen it before from Smiley as well. He can make mistakes.
Like you say, though, he saves it when he goes on the gravel so well. It's like this has been a phenomenal race.
This shows you in this racing how quickly it can go from absolutely great to absolutely horrendous. Lucky looked really wide onto the gravel then, and Smiley setting purple sectors.
Yeah. Tell you what, Lucky, I don't think he hasn't even mowed them full push mode, does he?
You have to in these Group 4 cars though. Oh, is that Smiley onto the grass?
Oh, there was a push.
He looked so wide then.
There was definitely a trail of gravel, so I'm presuming it was from him. Oh Christ, they're pushing the limits, aren't they?
What's going on with Scott? How close is he to Fishtail?
Oh, he's back. He's off again. Scott's off again. Yeah.
Same corner.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So maybe the Lambo here just isn't as well balanced.
And look who's behind Scott. Look his teammate.
Who's currently in a ding dong. with
If he
Asriel.
can get in front of Scott, though, he will not make it easy.
We'll have to get back to the battle to the front in a minute, but yeah.
I'm still on the front, to be fair.
Cool.
Lucky he has managed to bridge the gap now. Smiley has managed to pull the gap now.
Yeah, I'd say just got to bring it home now.
Unless something catastrophic happens here. Like you say, we saw Smiley for 3-4 laps right on the back of Scott, and then, until he managed to get up the inside.
Oh, it's still on there, still pushing. We said Lucky doesn't have any other mode but push mode. I think you said
Smiley needs to be careful here. He's running that gravel. You do not want to be doing that when you're at second down. He's lost 3/10 there through that sector.
The Evo was a WRC rally car, wasn't it? So he's, should be well
I
built.
don't think on soft slick tyres is what they run on in the WRC. And Apex, has not been dropped off the back too far. Lucky on the gravel.
He saved it. Mate.
These two championship leaders do not want to win this, do they?
No, he is safe from behind, thankfully.
That'll be a sigh of relief for Smiley there. He can relax. I mean, he doesn't look like he is, but
no, I bet Lucky's heart was in his mouth then. So,
great drive from Smiley there.
Yeah, he's going to pick up the fastest lap point as well.
I mean, look at.
Oh my
he's
goodness!
On the gravel again. I mean, all we have to go off though is how fast that Evo is off the line.
Yeah, well
how
done,
many
Smiley.
Positions he went from? What was it, 6 or 8?
Yeah, something like that. And
third.
And that's where, in a minute, we'll know when the reverse grid position is from. It's not going to affect Smiley as much because he can just make up so many paces off the line.
Great
which is interesting because he.
That is big for the championship.
In the Elite last year, he had to start in that Porsche that was slow off the line, didn't he?
Yeah.
And now he's got the Evo, which is absolutely rapid off the line. Oh my word. Lambert talking to Porsche. There's Jake fighting hard for the line. Picks up a P10.
Oh,
Highfield P11.
It's good to see these guys battling down so hard all the way down.
Yeah, that's what we love about this, isn't it? And LeChick is going to pick up a handy P13. Surprised that Jay's in P14. That won't be on pace. That's obviously going to be He's obviously had an issue.
What a drive from Smiley that is.
Yeah. He's the elite champion for a reason, isn't he? But the Podium Championship's delivering again. It's mixing it up, isn't it?
It was the same last year, wasn't it? Until went down to the last race.
Yeah, and particularly with it being a shorter championship, it just allows for that. Yeah, that was a good drive.
Yeah, he comes
fantastic race though, 7th. Mate. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was great racing. At one stage it looked like at the beginning it was maybe going to be a repeat.
That was brilliant.
That was really good. I mean, I feel for Scott. That was to make a mistake like that.
But it's like you said, you have to push to the max to get the performance, but then that runs the risk of the errors, doesn't it? But we'll quickly just recap.
Cheering his teammate on. He says, "Go
fantastic."
Fish. Great result from Fishtail there, to be honest.
Yeah, and recovered well. You got to keep your composure. It's frustrating when you lose a pole, isn't it? And then you're suddenly in the mid pack, but he's kept his composure. But we'll quickly run through. So, Smiley takes the win and bonus point for fastest lap. Lucky in P2, Apex P3. Fishtail takes the 2 points for pole and also picks up P4. SH Dunn P5. Dad in the other Lexus P6. Has on loan to Porsche for the evening, takes P7. Asriel P8. Stevo P9. JH and the other Porsche P10. Highfield P11. Bibby P12. The Chick P13 and Beeman P14. So mate, we will sign off there. We'll be back in literally about 5 minutes time for the next round at Grand Valley. We'll see you all in about 5 minutes.
I think you can pause the stream instead of closing.
Okay.
I think there's an option on instead of the close thing.
Shall we go with that then?
Try it. I mean, we've never done it before, but might as well try.
Let's try this evening, right.